Hey guys, welcome back to Gingerbread Aquatics with Andrew. Today I'm going to be setting up the 5-gallon tank that I have up here as a place to grow out and to keep all the plant trimmings that I'm taking out of my 27-gallon that I don't want to throw away, but I want to keep for future projects like filling in this 40-gallon breeder that I have here. So this is going to be a setup video, but also some ideas that I have for this tank moving forward in the future. So if you guys are interested in something like this, stick around. So right here is my fat stack of plants. I have some corkscrew vallisneria, some anacharis in there, and some guppy grass. I'm mostly going to be planting the corkscrew val up in this 5-gallon tank up here. And eventually I'm going to move my blue shrimp that I have in here with the plants and have it be a no filter, no heater planted tank where I can hopefully breed out those shrimp in peace and also get a lot of plant production in there. And if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe below. I greatly appreciate it. And it also helps you guys stay up to date with what I'm doing whenever I'm putting a new video out. The first thing I've done is just put down some Fluval Stratum in here. That's what I'm going to be using for planting. I was thinking about doing a dirted tank, but I'm planning on moving and using a lot of these plants quite frequently, and I want to just be able to come in here, pull it up, and not have to worry about the water clouding because of the dirt. So that's why I went with the Fluval Stratum, and I had a little bit left over from when I repurposed the 27 gallons, so I figured I might as well use that. As for planting these guys, I'm just going to plant them into the soil dry first, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to fill it up a little bit, get it wet, and then plant them into that, and I'll show you guys what that looks like afterwards. So as you can see, I have all of them planted. I'm just going to take some water from this 40-gallon breeder that I have down here, then into a bucket, and then into this tank to add it, because this is where the plants were coming from, so it'll be the same water, and then they can slowly come to temperature of the room, which is about like 74 degrees. And I also have some anacharis left over, which I'm just going to leave floating in this tank and hope that it starts spreading and growing along the surface for both shrimp to hide in and for shrimp to graze on. So that's what this plan is. So that's why there's still a little space in there in the front, because I might want to add some more anacharis later on. Here's the final product. You can see the light and you can see into the tank, and I have the anacharis in the front and then the corkscrew val in the back, and we'll have to see how it goes. Like I said, my apartment runs around 74, 76, so it will not be getting very cold in here and should be fine for the summertime. When winter time comes around, we might have a different story, but we'll deal with that when that bridge comes up. So you might be asking yourself why I'm planting these corkscrew val into this 5-gallon tank. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to have a lot of runners, and I don't want them to get to a very large size, meaning that once they reach the top of the 5-gallon tank, that is going to indicate for me that they are big enough that I can start taking them out and selling them. So that's what I'm going to be doing long term, is taking out the largest ones, letting their runners go across, and just continuing that cycle over and over again. So I constantly am having a large supply or a decent supply of either jungle val or corkscrew val for myself, or corkscrew val to sell to people either in my area, my friends, you guys. If I ever desire to set up a store online, which at the current time probably isn't going to happen, but that's what the purpose of this tank is for future breeding of hopefully shrimp in there once it's been set up for a couple of weeks, for propagation of plants for me to be able to sell and to use for myself, and just another fun tank, because I've never done a no heater, no filter, no aerator tank before, and it should be perfectly fine in this situation. So let me know if you guys have thought about doing a situation like this before and what your guys' experiences have been with it. I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.